Let's get it in. Welcome back, everybody, to Facetious, episode 147, season 3, episode 41, brought to you on Monday, October 29, 2018, at 6:06 p.m. Central Standard Time. Look, I am one of your hosts. I am Larry, a.k.a. Blue Man Rule, and I am joined, as usual, by my main Dammy, Mike, a.k.a. Scarfinger, a.k.a. Real Talk. What's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
Man. Mike, so let me tell you, man. So, I don't know what you did this weekend, but I had a great weekend.
My YouTube is tripping. Hold on.
Your YouTube is tripping?
Yeah, it's doing that thing where it was. I'm listening. My bad. It's just I'm trying to pull up the chats and stuff. So.
Oh, okay. Word up, man. Well, so y'all. So listen. So.
I seen the picture, so I know you had had a pretty good weekend.
Yeah. I had a pretty good time, but guess what, Mike? It was almost another funeral again on Saturday. Bruh, I'm not even lying. So on my dad's side of the family, one of my uncles, so it's my cousin. One of his daughters passed away, man, and she's younger than me, and they postponed the funeral till next Saturday. So that's Extra Life Saturday. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I really don't know what I'm gonna do about that. That's gonna be interesting, man. I don't know if I'm gonna make that one. I don't know, man. We'll see. Pray about it. Get a little bit of guidance on that one, bro. But yeah, I almost had another funeral. This week, man. Yeah. It's real. It's real out here. But thankfully, Mike, I did not have to do that, dog. So, I drove home this weekend, my hometown. It's about an hour and 30 minutes away from where I stay here in Oklahoma City, right? So, my whole town, Milwaukee, Oklahoma. I drove down there, and I hate driving by semis, like having to pass them. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I was rolling by this semi, and this dude was clearly tired, right? Because he was swerving from one lane to the next. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, dog, I'd rather not stay behind you and watch you jackknife into something. So let me get on around you, player. Right? That's what you do, right?
Yeah, but that's when he starts tripping in your direction.
I know it. So I was like, no, we can't have this, dog. So I'm flying by this cat, right? Trying to get by him and trying not to, because the highway that I travel on, interstate that I travel on, is generally packed with highway patrolmen. So I'm like, I don't want a ticket, but I got to get by this cat. So you drive him by him and you just see him drifting a little bit. So you just lay it down a little bit to try to get by him, man. I hate driving by semis, dude. There are fewer things in life I hate other than driving next to a semi, bruh. Because the old adage is, if you can't see them in their mirror, they can't see you, right? Yeah, it's tough, dog. It's tough.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan,
man.
All right, so here's the big problem with here, because most of the stretch between home and here is 64, and they're working on it now, but it's 2 lanes.
Is it 2 lanes?
It's 2 lanes most of the way. They working on it.
Right.
On both hands, they're working on it, trying to expand it a little bit. But most of 64 between here and home is 2 lanes. And bruh, there is nothing worse when there are 2 semis side by side where you can't get around them.
Right. Oh yeah, I hate that, man. Oh no. I'm
gonna need one of y'all to move. Like
one of y'all gonna have to get out the way.
I don't know who, and I ain't got no CD or nothing, but like break a 19, move the hell out the way.
Right. I know it, man. Hey, for real, man. It is tough, dog. It is tough, man. So yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, man. So I mean, I got down there. Thankfully, I got down there safely. And it is one of our hometowns. So you know how towns have like certain days, like a celebration day, right? Like, like in Smallville, how they have the certain little day that they all have, the one little event that celebrate, that's something specific to the town. So we have this thing called Sorghum Day, which, if you're not familiar with sorghum, it's tree sap that's kind of sweetened. So it's a mixture between what is kind of like molasses and syrup right? It's darker than maple syrup.
Right.
It's lighter than molasses, but it's not as thick, and and generally not as sweet as molasses. But it's still a natural sweetener from a sorghum tree. So we had that day, and I went there right at the end. They were just breaking up. They were just packing up things. I just got in and got a few jars of sorghum. I gave 2 of them because I'm in class right now with some visiting professors, and both of them are from out of state. So I wanted to give them something unique to take back so they'd have a story to tell. And so I got him a couple of bottles, and I got me a bottle. And my boy John Freeman, who you met when we came out to Virginia, remember the white dude that I told you that eats soul food like a black man? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So John was like, Larry, how long have we known each other? And I ain't got no sorghum yet. so he was upset. I guess he knew about some sorghum, and I didn't know John knew about sorghum. So it was all good, man. So I went down there, and man, I kicked it, man. So I kicked it for my 20th class reunion down there, man. And if you saw me be tagged in some photos on Facebook, then you know I had a good time. Like, you know I kicked it, dog. You know I kicked it. So, go ahead, Mike. My bad.
Just like some fun, man. I would never see. I'm not really about that life, and so
you ain't really about that life.
It's not really something that I would do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, here's the thing, man. So my class is really small, right? My graduating class was 55 people. 5. That's it.
Okay.
My whole high school was 210, right? So we're really small. And
when I started high school, my freshman class was over a G.
See, that's what we don't have.
Yeah.
And when I was down there, it was cool, man, because so when we were going to school, we were all pretty cool with everybody. Like, we were all cool with each other. There was no animosity really, and we all had groups and stuff, but it wasn't really cliquish because you'd have people come from one group, go to another group, and vice versa. And so we all kind of knew each other and hung. You know what I mean? It was cool, man. And went back down there, and shout outs to Kelly and Kristen and Wendy and Marina, who helped set up stuff. The first 3 really got things together, and Heather as well, because she ordered t-shirts, man. So if you see any Woke t-shirts on there, that's her printing business. So if you need t-shirts, holla at her. But nah, man, it was cool, man. We had a good time. We ate at the steakhouse, the one steakhouse in my hometown. You know what I'm saying? So, but here's word of truth to anybody out there. Let's see. Word of truth. Always be on your P's and Q's when you're out in public. It don't matter, because believe it or not, when I was down there in Milwaukee, I didn't know this, but so what did he say?
Simpson said, "We're what?"
So on your P's and Q's, man. Look, man, when out in public, because when I was down there in Milwaukee, my hometown. So
I think he's messing around with the name of your hometown.
Oh yeah, he know about the town. He done been down there, man. The dude know. But so my boss's boss was down there. I ran into her coming out of the restaurant. So think about that hierarchy. My boss's boss was down there. Yeah, man. And I talked to her for a second. I was like, that look a lot like Treva. It's like, that can't be her. I opened the door. It was her.
What you doing around here?
Philip.
What did Philip put you up to this?
Philip. Where's Philip at?
Where's Philip at? Like, no.
But what's cool is
ain't nobody like you supposed to be around with Welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't that with Welcome. Like, no, come on down.
But what I didn't know, Mike, is that she graduated from Milwaukee 5 years before I did.
5 years?
5 years.
Okay, so they ain't nothing like they ain't nothing in the world like finding out that your boss's boss
right
graduated from the same high school that you did,
right?
Just 5 years before. Like, there's nothing that makes you feel like, man, I ain't accomplished nothing,
right?
Like,
make me feel like, boy, I really made some decisions, right?
Right, like, I don't know. Look, you start reevaluating some things right there in the middle of you know what I mean? Like you like, man, listen.
Listen though. Oh.
I'm trying to connect the dots right now. I'm trying to connect the dots right now, trying to figure out where my life went wrong. And
Right.
you was just here 5 years ago. And so that means you had left right before I got into the school. You know what I'm saying? Right before I got into the school, and you my boss's boss's boss. Like how do put your man's
Put
on?
your man's on game, right? Like, put me on game, son.
I need to get put up on the game because this ain't working for your boy.
Right, man. But it's cool. I didn't know that. Like we were already cool. Like she already knows me. Like we already work on the holiday party team together or whatever for our.
Did she know that you was from there?
She didn't know apparently. Because she was like, "What are you doing out here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here for my 20th high school reunion or whatever." And so, in our school, what's cool is that when you actually go down the hall in the school, they actually have the flip things because we have so few people in our class. Like you could flip between, like when they open up and stuff, and you see like pictures on this side and that side. You could on the left and right side of the books, you can get the entire class in there. So if you go in there and flip in there, you can see me. You see I'm class president and all that stuff, and then you could just flip back, and you could just literally keep flipping back to like the 60s. You know what I mean? Like our school has been around for a long time. Actually, Woko's been around since like 1920 as like an established town, but it's been a municipality for much longer than that, since like 18.
Yeah, my man Simpson said she should be chatting with you ASAP.
Right.
Put your man's on. like she went from being your boss's boss to the plug. Like
like for real, dog. Like, and she's cool. Like I said, I've already spoken with her. I've already been in a lot of things because they do a good thing in my area where they actually sit down and train the new people. Like the new people come in and meet the top level people, and they do bi-weekly trainings all the time. Right, so you actually come in and they get to know you by face and stuff. And I also run, when we do division meetings, I run the PC, the laptop, all the tech stuff, make sure we get the screen up and all of that stuff working. So like she knows me flat out, but I just didn't think we really didn't put it together until then. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. So now I'm like, yeah. So yeah.
Oh, I lost you for a second. Let me tell you, just a random aside. Speaking of putting things together. Why my man, the dude who played Candyman, right? They came out with a thing where he was at a convention and he said that Zoom would be back on the Flash for the hundo.
What?
And I was like, well, why are we hearing this from him? Apparently, ain't nobody know Candyman was the voice of Zoom, dog.
What? For real? For real?
It was Candyman, bruh.
That's what's up, man.
How we not know it was Candyman? Like for real, every time I see him in something else, like the Final Destination movies and stuff like that. But like, yo, that's Candyman.
That's what's up, man. Like, I'm not really that person that's out here in these credits like that, though. Right? You know what I'm saying? But you know, when we both heard Garrus in the division, we were like, that sound like Garrus. That sound like Garrus. And it was Garrus. It was the dude who the voice actor does Garrus. So I was like, yeah, we on point. So
yeah, but I'm like that. I'm that dude. Like I'll be sitting there watching something with my girl, and I'd be like, I know that person. I'll pull up the IMDb while we watching something real quick, fast, in a hurry.
Right. And you know, that's one thing I like about the integration where you can kind of do that. But
oh yeah, man. Let me tell you. I don't know how far you got on Royal Pains.
I got quite far. I think I got like fourth season or something, man. I got real.
Remember the golfer dude?
Yes.
Did you know that's Harrison from The Flash?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I didn't put them together, man, because it's been so long since I watched World Cup.
Like he is a lot younger, but yeah, that's Harrison from The Flash.
Cool out, man.
Man's in them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's cool, man. Like I like that dude though. He's a good actor, man. Especially on Flash when they have him playing all these different people from different units. Oh man, he be killing it.
He's back as another Wells.
Yeah, he be killing it, man. He be killing it. But no,
he
man.
Also, he also directs a lot over there too.
Oh, does
He's directing episodes and stuff.
that's good, man.
He got that
That's what's up. What I was gonna say, yeah, man. So the class reunion was legit, dog. We went down. We had food. We have music going all night, and some people brought their kids, man. And of like the 55 members we had, class members we had, man, like 30 of us came, dog. Like it was legit, man. Like we really had a solid time. Shout out to my boy Kevo, who was there, who told me he listens to the podcast, man. I ain't even know he listened to the podcast, and he said him and Funk, two dudes I play football or basketball with, man, and we used to just hang, play video games and stuff. Me and Kevo literally grew up on the same block. I was at one end of the block, he was on the other end of the block. And yeah, man, it's cool to know, man. It's cool to know that they out there listening to the show. Shout outs to y'all too. And but yeah, man, it was just it was really a good time, dog. And everybody's like, man, because at first when I tried to host something at the 10-year reunion, nobody wanted to come, bro. I went out to the lake, I bought meat, I was out there grilling, had like 3 people show up. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 people showed up.
You said you brought the meat.
Like, I brought the meat. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't resist. Like I couldn't resist. Like, well, I mean, let's be honest. Like, and we all just got that little bit of kid in us.
Just you have to, man. To make life palatable, you have to have that in you, man. Otherwise, what you doing out here? So no, man, it was great.
I can't remember. I can't remember what we was talking about at work, and one of my coworkers was just like, "Yeah, man, I like being on the bottom." And then she was just going there. I can't remember exactly what we was talking about, but we was talking about something, and she was talking about being on the bottom in the situation, and like I just kept giggling to myself because like
couldn't get past it.
I'm the young person of the crew, like
right,
you know
right.
What I mean? All of them got like at least 10 years on me.
Wow,
so like I'm the youngin of the crew, and I just kept giggling like,
yeah. Right, yeah, you right. But no, man. Silly, man. He said bottom. But no, man. So, but I will say this, man. So, you in a reunion, you see people you don't know. So, like I said, with such a small class, you really don't have an excuse to know people, man. But dog, I ran into one of my old classmates, Monty. Dog, he didn't look nothing like what he used to look like in high school, man. Nothing like it.
Okay, so
nothing.
Here's the thing. When it's somebody you don't recognize from school, it's either for 2 reasons.
Uh-huh.
They either glammed up a little bit,
mm-hmm.
like they cleaned up their act a little bit, or it's the same person just expanded. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, oh yeah, I remember you, like, and you don't really remember,
right?
And then you kind of have that mental like, oh, I remember you 50 pounds ago.
Right.
Or like 100 pounds ago. Right.
But it wasn't even like that, though. So here's the thing. So, like, I had a couple of classmates. It took me a minute to recognize my boy Ryan because he had a huge beard. And he went from being, like, really slim in high school. Like, he bulked up, like, muscle, because he, like, works on the farm and all that stuff, man. So, he bulked up.
You sure it was the farm?
It could have been. I mean,
you sure it was the farm? Because usually when that bulk up happens, that's because of prison. Like, that ain't really.
No, I'm sure it was a farm.
Maybe the farm was the fallback when he got out. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, not that farm. Not that farm. No, like the real farm. The real farm. No, he can't afford to go to the farm. Like he got to beat us, so he can't do it. But so like he bulked up, and then Monty, like when we were in high school, his face was extremely young, right? Like even in high school he had a baby face, but like now he had grown a beard and everything. So not only is his face much older, now it's covered. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me ask you this.
All right.
We all know that baby face dude who tried to grow the beard and it don't quite like connect. I mean, does his beard connect?
Well, to be fair, he has a mustache and it's full. Like he has no patches anywhere. It's full. It's legit. Okay. It's cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? It's cleaned up.
We can't be out here looking like Anthony Hamilton. Like, right. Anthony Hamilton got, man, he just makes you want to like struggle for your art. Like he makes you want to go out, sit on the porch and like eat some fruits and vegetables with no shoes on, with your
No shoes.
bare feet on gravel. Like that's
Bare feet gravel. You silly, man.
I'm
Like,
down.
yeah. Come on home to just sitting out there rocking on the porch.
Where I'm from is a modern classic. Like there are no like. I mean, most of it is about like the loss of a love of a love. But like, man, there is. I don't think there's anything on that album that I can't rock with.
Right. Everything on that album is legit. Everything on that album is legit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's just crazy, man, when you sit up there and you ain't recognize this person who hollering at you. Like, and you sit there and you're like, I don't want to really. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you hate, but I went there real quick. I was like, who are you? It's like, Monty. I'm like, dang it, man. I used to go over this dude's house, man. Like in middle school, used to run by his mom's house because they were right down the street and around the corner from the middle school. Used to run over there and we sit up there and eat snacks, man, and just chill and laugh.
Homegirl, her glam up is been so crazy since like I met her in like elementary school because she lived like 2 houses down from me. And like I used to go over her house and play Nintendo. She had the big controller, was the NES Advantage. You know what I mean? Like we used to chill out and play. And then like, over the years, she kind of went her way. I kind of went mine's. And then like after school, like when she got her glam up and had a couple kids, and now she lives in Tennessee with she just got married. And I'm just like, yo, you came a long way since that curl. You know,
silly, man.
Long way since that curl.
Man, that's funny, man. And like we had like most of the people in our class, man, still look really good though. Like that's the thing, man. Like most of the people, how some people don't really age well, but most of the people age well, man. But we were in there clowning, dog. Like Scar, if you'd have been there, you'd have been in there clowning with everybody else, dog.
Do you know, like if I actually make it to Chase's this weekend? Because I'm trying to go Saturday.
Yeah, for Extra Life. Yeah.
For the Extra Life. I'm trying to be there most of the day.
Hey, because you're gonna do a band. You're gonna try to do it's a band show. You're gonna go see, right? Is that what it is?
I'm skipping the band thing to spend some time with my mans in them.
Word.
So
Word.
The band thing is Friday, but also there's a band thing here. It's not my band. Like my 2 favorite marching bands are going to battle on Friday.
Really?
The band thing Greensboro.
In Greensboro? Nice, man.
And I'm not going. I'm going to one here. There's going to be one in Petersburg at Virginia State, and it's Virginia State, Virginia Union, and Hampton are going to battle.
Nice, man.
So I'm gonna go there on Thursday. I'm gonna get my band feel, and then I'm gonna go see my mans in them because I think it's as much as I would love to go see my bands. I think it's more important for me to finally get a chance to go hang out with my mans in them because like there's we've been talking about like what we're gonna do to like rebrand and expand Scarcasm because now we're doing like really well, and then like the painting stuff is starting to take off. I done sold like a few paintings the last couple of weeks.
There you go.
Like, you know what I mean? So like there's a lot of things that's different, and like that's my man's in them. So I need somebody on my team right now, and this is a team building exercise. You know what I mean? Like
cool, man.
We could be anything to each other over the internet, but when we sitting around for 12 hours, I mean I ain't gonna be there for all 12, but because when we sit around for 12 hours, like that's team building. That's us working on us. You know what I mean?
Now the important question is, outside of what will you guys be playing, what's the snack situation looking like, bro? Like you need to put some thought into the snack situation.
Okay, so
honey buns, microwaves.
I have not got my snack situation.
Oh no.
Taken care of yet. I'm a work out my snack situation, my snack plans over the course of the week, and I'm gonna go handle it on Friday so I can take it all with me to be there on Saturday.
All right. So let's dig into this. Because I'm thinking about my snack situation, right? Because I'm gonna be extra life in the same time. I'm gonna be starting Friday evening, and I'm gonna get up Saturday morning.
You look. I'm gonna tell you, bro. You better get you some kind bars. Like you need,
Kind bars.
What happen is you gonna mess up everything. Like you out here like riding your bike and doing your thing, and like what I mean, have you ever been back to the class with Sweaty Man? With Musty Man?
You know what? He ain't came back. I've been back to class. He ain't came back.
Good for y'all.
For real.
Good for y'all. Musty Man.
Like Fred can't come back, dog. Fred can't come back, dog.
Fred,
let's have a talk.
Let's talk. Don't talk. Let's talk this with Fred. But yeah, I'm working on my plans.
Okay.
Like it's gonna be like more or less like trying to get everything squared away starting tomorrow, because I got this to do. I got some work to do, like to gloss some paintings and all that other stuff.
Okay.
So it's
okay. Word up.
So today is a little bit not the day.
Not today.
Because for a marathon, your snacks gotta be focused. Like you can't just go out and just grab regular old 7-Eleven snacks. That's not how this works.
So
that is not how this is going to work. So you are gonna have to plan, and you gotta, search for the snackology.
Search, not just search, but snackology. You gotta search
for the snackology of the situation.
Silly, man. You silly, dog. No, man. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna. Yeah, I probably have to go get some bars. I might got some Nutri-Grain bars in there. I won't have that many. I have some apples in there, but it's kind of hard to eat an apple, right? Because you need one hand free all the time, right? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Get a little core and just ka-chunk them, and then like you could just pop them. Pop them.
Yeah, I hear you.
But you gotta put some pressure on that thing. I had a cheap one break on me and like scratch my it was like a deep scratch on my palm. Yeah. I was like, I'm about to be two scar finger. But no, it kind of cleared up over time, so that's good.
Whatever.
But yeah, so I'm working on snacks and figuring out everything out. He told me he want to make some chili, and I'm just like, chili. To me, like chili is, chili is protected. Like I ain't about to eat everybody chili. Like,
look, just like tater salad and greens, you can't do it. Hey man, did he cut off? Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. I ain't about to eat no greens unless my grandma ain't hitting them out.
Right. Hey man. That's what I say, man. That's what I say. Like look, but you know what? There's a lady at work, man, Miss Betty. I tell you what, man, her greens are phenomenal. Straight up.
You know what it is when you said Miss Betty.
Yeah,
Miss Betty. Now, let me ask you this. When Miss Betty got short sleeves on, does she got the arm fat up here?
All the arm fat.
Yeah, like the person who made the greens gotta have that there. You gotta have that extra meat like right there. Cause you know that extra meat right there means it's about to be the bomb.
Hey man,
that signifies that extra meat right here.
Mm-hmm.
Extra meat right here. No, you know those greens is gonna be like. It's like she seasoned the joint with fat back from her arm meat. Like it's like, man,
dog, it's good, man. It's good. Like she puts it down, son. She puts it down, and like her leaves of lettuce are like, take a sheet of paper, like an 8x10, and like hers are about 3/4 the size of a sheet of paper. Like each leaf of green, like it's like that. But it's so good, man. Yeah, she be killing it, dog. She be killing it.
It's Betty.
Yeah,
I think Miss Betty.
Yeah, she be on it, man. She be on it, man. So yeah, man. But all right, well, we won't worry about the snackums too much. You know what I mean? So we'll come back to it. But hey, I will be out there this weekend, man. So somebody say, y'all please get out there and just search for Blue Man Rule on Extra Life. And I'll try to put a link in the show notes. I didn't put one in last week, so I apologize for that. I put one in there, but I really have a really small stinking goal. My goal is only $200, man. So but I'd like to raise as much as I can for charity. So this time it's gonna go to Children's of Alabama, like the same hospital that Meef used. So I'm supporting Meef this year.
I typically go to, because like nobody I know really does the hospital to help Pooh Bear.
Well, okay.
And like her doctor, after she was out of the hospital, was attached to them. So I typically go to the website and I donate directly on the website, because then you can tell which hospital that you want to do. I might try to switch it up a little bit. Like I might go half and half with you and Chase. I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
So it's a thing. I don't know for sure. And then I'm not entirely sure how much money I'm gonna be spending this weekend. Because even though I've been invited to, I'm not staying at Chase's house. I'm not staying at, like, you got you got your lady there, you got two youngins and dogs. Like, I ain't about to be sleeping in your house and
you silly, man.
Like, but for real, I be so terrible. What up, Vic? I see you, dog.
Vic out here?
Vic out here, dog.
What up, Vic? Man, that's what I'm talking about, dog.
Yeah, so I mean, we gonna get this thing popping and we're gonna have some fun. Man, no JRPGs, though. I swear, if he put on a JRPG on Saturday, we gonna have all the problems.
All the words.
I'm a full on Kanye first year after the MTV Awards, when he didn't win best new artist.
Really?
Like, I'm full on, put on a JRPG and I'm a full Kanye that jump.
You silly, man. You silly, dog. Man, that's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it, man. I guess we'll talk about consumption, man, because it goes into it. So
let me, before we do consumption, let me tell you about what happened to me, man.
What happened, dog?
Right, I'll let your boy. So last week, your boy got stung by a bee at work. And now, it was one of those things to where I got stung by a bee, and it was just like, man, this hurts. But, it bothered me for a little bit. But there wasn't no stinger left over. It just stung me and went on about the business. But there was pain for a little bit. So today.
You sure it wasn't a yellow jacket, though?
It might have been. Like, I don't know.
Because bees leave the stinger in, and that's why they die, because it separates from the thorax.
I caught it, like, right when it started. Like, so, like, I got that initial, and I was like, oh, what's happening here? Because it felt like a shock.
Yeah,
like a static shock. So, like, so today we standing outside, and there's a bee around. Man, I'm old, and I'm a parent of a 10-year-old. The 10-year-old will do this. Like, what's up with all the great? A 10-year-old, this one did this. All this, and look, it's all in the temples. Like, it's bad. Like, it's a 10-year-old. So today we're standing outside, same kind of smoke break,
right?
And there's a bee around me, and I'm ready to fight. So like, I take off my jacket, like I knuckle up, because I'm gonna try to swing at it with the jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I kind of move around the parking lot a little bit, and I don't realize at the time that I had stepped in some dog poop.
What?
I was in the parking lot that I would not have stepped in if that damn bee wasn't bothering me. I was walking around in the area that I don't walk in.
Oh man, that's rough. How the kicks look now?
Okay, so then the kicks is fine, but like I had to go do the thing where you kind of rub it in the grass and some dirt and all that kind of stuff, just so I can get to a place where I can clean my shoes. So now I go to the spot and I clean my shoes or whatever like that. But like I had to take off my shoe, so like I'm hip hopping around, and I got to go to the warehouse. I got to go to the warehouse to get the cleaning supplies and to clean off my shoes and all that other stuff. And like, of course, I'm walking around with some socks I just wore I just washed yesterday.
Right, right.
And now I'm walking around a warehouse. So like the bottom of my shoe look like, the bottom of my sock looks like ridiculous. And I'm a
The bottom of
recovering.
your sock look like Ashy Pete. Like
The bottom of my sock looked like, man, like I just walked in tar. Like
right.
it was bad. And then so, like I cleaned my shoe off, but now my shoe was wet. So now I gotta put the ashy sock back in a wet shoe. I'm like, this is like the feeling was like miserable. So like during lunch, I gotta go all the way back home in my shoes and my socks. And like, and then when you take the sock off, your foot's been wet for a little bit. So now you got to take out something else and wipe your foot down. And it's just like, man, this is just like the worst feeling. Like, like the worst feeling. And just because of that stupid bee.
Well, is it because of the bee or because of your reaction to the bee?
No, look, you got me last week.
You ain't getting me today.
You're not getting it. You're not gonna get this without a fight. You're not gonna get me again without a fight. So I was ready to fight to prove my love. Look, I had no idea I even expecting that. I was so worried about this bee. I walked all the way back and sat at my desk, and I'm like, yo, what is that smell? And like at the same time, like right when the heat came on, like I could hear it.
Oh, that's rough.
So I'm thinking that it was something to the heat because like when the heat comes on, so like I'm thinking it's like what in the world is going on here? And then I just happened to like kind of I back off my chair a little bit because I'm like I'm not feeling the smell right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realize that it's me. And then I look, bruh, why is this me right now?
Hey, how embarrassed do you feel? Even though nobody else may know it's you, how embarrassed do you feel?
And then I got to go back and try to like clean a little bit out the carpet that I kind of tracked in.
That's rough.
Like when I'm walking back out the door, you got to kind of walk with your foot sideways.
Right, so you don't smash it in. You know what I'm saying?
It was on the inside of my shoe, so like I got to walk with my foot sideways, and I'm getting old, so like my joints hurt sometimes. Now my ankle hurt, and just kind of like limping all the way to the grass, so that I can I gotta walk all wipe it all. I gotta walk out the building and walk all the way to the curb just so I can just do the horse thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Looking like you're getting ready to rev up, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna rev up in the grass and then try to figure out how to clean my damn shoes, and then put a grimy sock back in a wet shoe. And like it's just the worst feeling, bro. And it's all because of that damn bee.
That's too much, man. I can't see.
That bee stung the mess out of me last week, yo. That joint was hurting, but I realized I kind of had to play it off as the pillar of strength and was like, just bee sting. It hurt. But
right. Those things hurt, man. So now you know how I feel when I was riding that bike and I got stung in my surgery scar.
Bruh, that's real. That's real. It's been a long time since I got stung by a bee.
Right.
And this is not as, he said the whole story is hilarious. This is not something that I really want to happen to me again.
Right.
Enough for me to be able to tell this story again. I would like for this not to happen to anyone else. And I understand that we got to save the bees, cell
say the bees, stupid,
man. Cell phone signals and stuff like that is disrupting the bees and all that kind of stuff. And we got to be conscious about the environment. Mm-hmm. But my environment matters the most. And my environment was interrupted by a damn bee. And I need these damn bees to go back to their environment and stay out of mine.
But what if you looking at it all wrong? What if we in their environment? Like
no, we put up a building here. I'm gonna be like this country. No, we came here. We put up buildings and stuff. Like y'all can go to Oklahoma.
So bogus. No, we don't need them here. Do not send them my way. Do not send them my way.
All the bees going to Oklahoma. And I don't even know. Like, what do you even call that? The buzz of tears.
Buzz of tears. You stupid, man. But yeah, man, Shoot, man, that's too much, dog. Like that's too much, man. Yeah, we don't like to play with bees and stuff around here, man. Especially since my son so allergic to a lot of things, man. Everyone has an allergic reaction to bee venom. That's why everybody swell up, right? But for him, it just might be he might have an anaphylactic reaction to it, man. So it's not something that I want to find out in any case whatsoever, man. So speaking of case, I got a skin wrap for my phone, Mike. So my way, yeah, man.
Marble, I see you.
I like it, man. So it's pretty cool. It came the other day on Saturday. I put it on just before I went down to my stuff, man. So I like it, man. It looks like a little stone, like marble stone, but it's cool. Fits perfectly too, man. So.
Stone. Like that's not really your music. That's day music that I just happen to like.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. So Mike, you mentioned, we were talking about. I'll talk about what I've been consuming. We'll talk about you after that. You were talking about Extra Life, so the game that I won from Extra Life was Assassin's Creed for my boy Sean, man, aka Zion Tane. I won it on PC, bruh. Brand new copy. Man, I tell you what, that game looks good. That game is fun to play, and I'm looking forward to it. But I really paused, because I actually had access to the Project Stream from Google, and I've been playing it there. And I played Cassandra there, but I played as Alexios on this one. On Extra Life, if you come into my stream on probably Friday evening, Saturday morning, I'm switching back and I'm starting over again as Cassandra because she is just much better. Like, she's just much more engaging, I think, as a character.
Kind of like Andromeda. Like, I had way more fun playing Sarah than Scott.
Right. I guess it's much more engaging. But boy, I'll tell you what, man, that engine looks good. Like, it's still not very optimized, but that engine looks good. Like, the facial animations, and Ubisoft is coming along. Like, they have improved with their character development, man. Like,
you have a whole lot of fun. Let's get it on.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, you can do the thing. I heard you can do the thing over there.
Yeah, man.
You have a lot of fun.
I heard you had a lot of options. That's the only reason I went with Alexios, because I'm like, let's try these options though, B. Because
like when I play Mass Effect and the dude comes on to me, I feel a little weird about it. Like,
right. You just like, nah, I still can't do this. I know it's just a game, but I still can't do this.
Zeros, but like I'm gonna need my ones to be separate from my zeros. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need my ones I'm gonna need my ones and my zeros to get along a certain way.
I don't need two ones. I need a one and a zero. Like,
exactly. I'm gonna need my ones and my zeros to party. You know what I'm saying? So like.
That's why whenever I play Fem Shep, I always went with Liara. Like,
right.
Like, that's what we gonna do the Liara thing. That's how we gonna write this out.
That's how we're gonna get down. That's how we're gonna get down. But nah, man, it was just so yeah, man, I recommend that game. Like, I can say wholeheartedly that I recommend that game. That game is very, very cool. And yeah, I think if you liked Assassin's Creed or you hadn't played one in a while, let get on it. That Assassin's Creed Odyssey is pretty stinking good. And you know what? Sean still has games, man. I hope I can win some more games, man, because he still has Shadow of the Tomb Raider out there. Chilling. So if I can get Shadow of the Tomb Raider from chilling, I'll pick that up and play that thing, man. But yeah, I've been doing that. I've been playing still a whole lot of stinking Dragon Age, Mike. Still a whole lot. 105 hours right now. So keep in mind, it's like my third playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. But man, that game is thick. Y'all, if you've never played Dragon Age and you want to catch it up, wait till it goes on sale on Black Friday, like in November, coming up here in this next month, because no shave. That's why I started. It'll be like $5.
It's November. Like, it's about to be November in a couple of days. Like, where November come from? Like, next thing you know, it's gonna be Christmas, and you're like, bro, I'm not ready for Christmas. Like, what is it? Like, I don't even know what to do right now.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm like formulating plans because this is my Christmas year with Pooh Bear. So like, I gotta figure out what to do because I have no idea what to do right now.
Yeah, you and me both, man. It's crazy, man, because things are coming up, and I've been in my current office since January, and my rotation comes up again in January. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, my rotation is like 2.5 months out. It's gonna be crazy, man. I'll leave here, and so my boss's boss will no longer be my boss's boss. I'll be going somewhere else. But hopefully I can come back because I really like where I am right now. I'm learning a lot, and I'm in my con class. I was telling you I took my test on Friday, got 100, so things going well.
Okay.
I'm almost done. I'll have another
You about
group
them
project.
hundos?
Say what?
You about them hundos?
I am, man. And it's math, man, so it's easy to me. And I will have one more group case this week, and then I'll have another test, another assessment, and then I'll be done. And then I'll be back in the office busting my tail again, man. So this has been kind of refreshing, though, because I come home and I just look at things for like 10, 20 minutes, and I'm done. I don't have to do anything else. You know what I mean? So, but that's really about it for me, Mike. What you, and, let's see. I finished up Daredevil season 3.
Man.
Son. Man, listen, y'all.
I'm saying, like, Daredevil season 3
Son.
might be better than Luke Cage 1, bro.
It is.
I don't know. Like, I really like Luke Cage season 1. Like, I really did. But Daredevil might be better because it didn't have the Diamondback. Like, Diamondback really kind of season 1 down a peg. So I think Daredevil might be it, bro.
Man, Daredevil is legit. I think it had so much of the feel from season one and Daredevil. Like, it just...
No, Blue ain't about those spoilers. Vic said no spoilers.
Oh, I ain't gonna
do
spoilers. We never get spoilers, man. No. We just give you we just give you impressions, dog. We ain't gonna promise you. I ain't gonna spoil that.
I love the fact that, like, we at this point we understand how these Marvel shows work. Like, it's world building, and then episode 6, something happens and it changes everything.
Yeah.
That's where my girl is right now in Iron Fist season 2. She just hit the twist, and it was just like, bruh.
It's going down tonight. Like, that's kind of that's what happens. And I'm telling you, man, it's if you like great action, if you like really well written character motivations, yeah, you need to just sit down and fire this thing up. It is legit.
Daredevil is the standard at this point. When it comes to those Marvel TV shows, when it comes to Marvel TV shows in general, Daredevil is the standard. Like, there is none higher.
Right.
Like,
right.
Suck at, you should call it sire.
He's silly, man. But yeah, I concur. So Mike, what have you been consuming, bro?
I'm back on my DC TV. Is all coming back. I still have not watched Supergirl, and I don't plan to. Actually, kind of, because everything about the seems interesting. Everything about the collaboration. What's it called?
Oh, yeah. The crossover.
I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
The crossover is so interesting, and I'm like, man, that means I gotta really watch this so I understand where all of the characters are. But, like, that's good. Black Lightning, bro.
Is he back? I need to get back on it, man. I just been busy with class.
Black Lightning back. They added another living single cast member.
What? Okay, Khadijah. Let's get Khadijah.
Erica Alexander, though, is Erica Alexander.
Oh, okay.
She paid. What you call it? She was.
She was the lawyer. She wasn't a lawyer, was she?
Was she the lawyer?
Was she?
I don't know. I seen it's been a long time since I seen Living Single, but yeah, but she's off up in there. What's up, Mark?
Mark up in there too, man. You gotta tell me who's live because I can't see them all.
Yeah, I mean, I say something when they pop up in the chat.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, she's off up in there. There's a moment in the first season of Black Lightning that you are just thinking about, like, you wish this thing happened. And it's not like a huge spoiler, but I'm not gonna spoil it for nobody. But it's a thing like, why did this thing happen?
Mm-hmm.
And it happens, and it's like, bruh.
nice, man.
Bruh. But, like, yeah, man, that's good. I'm behind on The Good Place. I think I'm an episode behind on The Good Place.
Okay.
And I think that's I mean, as far as TV, I'm not really watching a whole lot of TV other than, my typical Hank Med. But
right.
the part where Hank Man kind of breaks up, I'm just screaming at my TV, this is stupid. Like, this is stupid.
Oh yeah.
The whole idea where Hank quit and like didn't want to be a part of Hank Man, but wanted to start his own thing, but couldn't keep the name because Evan had 2/3 of the rights and all that.
Right.
This is stupid, man. Y'all brothers, y'all like how y'all can't work this out.
Right.
You know, like, it's bothering me. So unless they can pull this thing back together, I might cash out on Hank, bro.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just keep watching.
Yeah, I figured it was coming back around. It should come back around, but like they don't take too long.
Yeah, keep watching. Things get interesting though when that happens. Things get really interesting after that. Like it takes a shift toward the better. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, it takes a shift toward the better. I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, man, Royal Pains is a good show, y'all. If you guys hadn't, I'm a huge USA fan. I think USA had a lot of really good shows. They had a lot of really good shows on at the same time.
And look, I had the same thing with Hank Man and Burn Notice. I got lost, and I don't know where I was, and I don't want to start over.
Right.
So I'm just kind of like, bro, I don't know where I left off at. So I'm stuck unless I want to watch the whole thing over, which sucks. But yeah, man, as far as games, I've been playing Killing Floor. Yo, Killing Floor is like $6. If you got PlayStation Plus, and you don't have Killing Floor, you can get Killing Floor for like $6. They was having a sale. I don't know how long the sale is going on for, or if it's still on right now, but I saw it the other day, it was like $6.
Cool.
But I did all of the summer, all of the Halloween stuff. I ended up having to go do that myself. Like I went and I played the game myself. You got to get to like level 25 on endless, starting on hard.
Really?
And I went in there dolo.
What?
And I got that thing done.
Nice.
Like I got it done. So it was difficult. Once I got to like 20, it got a little rough. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but like, yeah, I pulled that off, and I got everything unlocked for this event, and that was cool. Play some RimWorld, but then other than that, like my consumption has mostly been like marching band stuff. You know, Boombox was this weekend, Southern and Jackson.
Oh, nice. Yes, I think there's some people from work who went to that. I think.
Yeah, buddy. Like that was some real, like the band battle was like real. And for all my Caucasian brothers and sisters out there, at the beginning of the fifth, we call it the fifth quarter when the bands battle after the game is over. The first song that Jackson plays is 25 and 64. Bruh, they killed that joint. Like they played that joint. Like I know my Caucasian brothers and sisters know what that is. You know, by Chicago. Like nice. It's some classic rock, but they pulled that off, and I was like, bruh, I know this song. Why do I know this song? And I know it from Rock Band. I know you never played on Rock Band and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I know it from Rock Band. But like when it came on Rock Band, like a lot of people knew what it was. Like a lot of Caucasian brothers and sisters already knew what it was. But like, yeah, that was dope, and I really really enjoyed watching those the band battles and all that kind of stuff this weekend. It was so
word up, man. That's what's up. Man, you talking about the band battles, and you made me think about one thing that happened to my reunion, Mike. So, have you ever been in a situation where? So we were there, and we were all eating and stuff. We were getting ready. We had just prayed. I just prayed over food, and we were all there. And Kelly was like, "Hey, y'all, we got a guest speaker." So this dude came up. Don't know who he was, older dude. And he was sitting there telling stories like, yeah, man, 50 of us served back in the Korean War. 50 of us here from Milwaukee, we all served in the Korean War. We went over there, and he just went on this long 5-minute story about things that he did and completely took all of the attention away from the reunion. And I was like, all right, Jack. And then at the same time, my boy Dale is sitting over there just cutting up, cracking jokes the whole time. Me and my girl Tina over there, we're trying to keep straight face. We try not to be disrespectful.
real, boy.
So yeah, it was rough, man. No, man. It was such a hard time. But have you ever been in a situation where you feel embarrassed for people who talking, but you don't say nothing to them?
Kind of like sometimes, but like it's rare for me because personally I don't feel much shame.
Okay.
So like, it's hard for me to feel shame for someone else.
Right.
So because I feel very little shame. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's not a whole lot that happens in a this kind of atmosphere that I feel that ashamed about.
Right. Now, man, it was crazy, dog. So it's just like, man, what is going on, dog? So yeah, we sat there baffled for a couple of minutes, man. But yeah, man, we had a tribute to all our classmates who passed away and everything, man. So it was just great, man. But Mike, we are nearing the end of this show.
You got to run your consumption real quick, bro.
I ran mine earlier, man. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Dragon Age, and Daredevil.
You got it all? You ain't watch some TV other than Daredevil?
No.
Man.
Yeah, I've been watching any anime or anything because pretty much everything I watch is on a break. So that's what it is, man. But look, man, Mike, get your shout outs in because I'm gonna get my shout outs in for sure.
Man, shout out to the people, man. I know Blue about to list y'all off in a minute though, but like shout out to the people who showed up. Shout out to the people that's gonna show up later. The people who send feedback and check in with us. We appreciate y'all. Man, let me tell you, if you don't know nothing, I'm gonna tell you about these marching bands, bro. There's a song. There's a song that already like hits me in the feels when I hear it. Like I feel it. Like it's one of those songs that you just feel. But Southern started playing "Liberation" by Outkast.
I might have to go back and pull that one back up. I don't know if I know that one by name title. I probably know it by hearing the track, but I don't know it by title.
Bruh, go find that. You know what? I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to the people. But I need y'all to feel that joint, dog. I need you to feel it because that joint feel right. Wow. I know, and Seven has a tendency to kind of like overblow everything. Like one of the ladies that I listen to on a marching band podcast, they call Southern a 1-speed lover because they the jackhammer, but sometimes you need to stroke that joint.
They just don't give you any variation, right?
Yeah, but every once in a while Southern give you one, and this is one of their ones.
Nice, man.
There's another one that I want you to check out. Is a gospel joint. I Love the Lord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that one. I know that song at least. I'll like to hear him play it though. Word up. All right, man. Well, cool. All right. Well, my shout outs. Look, man, shout outs to folks who joined us live. First of all, man, we really appreciate it. Simpson, Vic, Mark, thank y'all for dropping in, man. Really, really appreciate it. Simpson as well, man, because he called me last week, man, talking about that tuck your teeth in. Dog. He was crying, dog. He called me giggling. He was like, man, y'all is stupid.
I don't even know what happened. Like, I went full on, full on dog. And I'm like, oh, bro. Like in the middle of it, I'm kind of like stepping back and looking at myself like, are you really going here right now? And I was like, yes.
Yeah, man, he was giggling.
I called me a nigga, so don't feel no way about it. I responded to myself.
To yourself. So, but yeah, man. So shout outs to them, and shout outs to Kevo, P Funk, my boys Craig, Dwayne, Dale, Richard was also my cousin, man. All the class of '98 cats, man. We had a phenomenal time, and now we're gonna do it again in 5 more years, man. So at the 25th, we're gonna try to meet up again, have a good time. Shoot, man, we had a great time at the table, man. It was really, really fun. And then shout outs to Denny, man. I played him this week in fantasy, and man, I ended up beating him, bro. Like it was close. I had my quarterback left to play, and Kirk Cousins brought like 27 points. I only needed like 6, and he brought like 27 points. So it's what's up.
About that painting, bro. I meant to hit you about that because I got some stuff getting ready to get glazed and sent out. So
for sure. Oh,
it was. I mean, likewise, Vic. I mean, we need you back on that mic, dog.
Yeah, for sure, man. You're always welcome to come on here anytime you want to, dog. You let me know.
Really?
Yeah, man. And anybody who wants to leave us a voicemail, man, please do that. For area code 405-283-6376, 405-283-OFRN. You can call, leave us a voicemail.
Oh, I need to give one more shout out. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah,
I
you
normally
did.
do this
Let's
anyway.
be
I
for real.
normally do this anyway. I need to give a shout out to my man's Rashani, because he does another podcast with a couple of other good brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Unburdened.
Yeah, I was talking about.
And it's about like uh, releasing some of that the mental things that happen with the brothers.
Okay.
You know, and it's three brothers that are like going through like their own personal struggles with dealing with their own mentals and what they see reflected back at them. And like it's just it kind of gets me in the feels a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, because I gotta, because I tend, when I'm not feeling my best, I hide it very well, especially here.
Right.
And I'm more of a person that suffers in silence. But yeah, the fact that these brothers can get together and like talk about the how they feel.
Right.
I think it's something that we need more in the community, and just not just with the bros, but with men in general, because
yeah. And
men are kind of trash. You know what I mean? Like, so like men are kind of trash.
So you always say that, and I always disagree, man. Like men aren't trash. Men are just messed up like anybody else. They just messed up.
It's not just that, because it's not like it's just us. It's not just about like what we do, but it's a lot about what we condone and what we call boys being boys and all of that other stuff that's been ingrained in most of us, not all, but most of us for years. So,
well, see, I think so. Here's my thing. So the boys being boys thing, I don't think that ever actually came from anything other than people being like certain media personalities making that comment. I don't think that's ever actually been a true national sentiment, right? I think that's been something that's been expressed as a sentiment, but I don't think that actually corresponds or aligns with anything.
Nick said he wants to talk about that with us sometimes, about depression and anxiety. Bro, we can go.
We down. Yeah, we absolutely do that, man. But yeah, I'm happy that podcast exists. I'm happy Rashani felt like start unburdened, and I'm glad it's out there, and I'm glad it exists for people, man. And but no, I don't think like I firmly.
I added the boys being boys thing. Like, yeah, I added that. That's not them, but it's just, I think men are trash.
But here's the thing though. I don't think men are. I think that everyone has the capability of not being a good person, but I think that a lot of people try to be good people, and I wouldn't go so far as to say that men are trash, because I hate when people say that, because I'm raising my kids, I'm raising my boys to be good men, and I would feel highly offended and ready to knuckle up if somebody looked at my young men and called them trash. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm like, I don't disagree with that. I mean, I don't agree with
that. Because of The Good Place,
mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of like self-reflection and some evaluation of my own, not just like my own actions and thoughts, but the reasoning behind them.
Okay.
Because like, there's a morals and ethics are a huge part of The Good Place.
Which I need to start watching that show, because I've always seen the trailers for it and stuff.
One of the main characters, one of the main four is, an ethics professor.
Okay, word.
Like,
yeah,
crippling ability, like crippling complexity about him, but he understands all of these things, and because he understands them all, it makes it incredibly difficult for him to make a decision.
Oh yeah. It's crazy, man. Well, everybody, our time is up. Thank you so much for listening to and or watching Facetious episode 145. Remember, get out there, support me and my 145.
Can you think about what happens if we have 145s?
No, no. So I will not. Yeah. So thank you so much, man. Get out there and support. If you don't support me and Mike this weekend for Extra Life, get out there and support someone. Go donate. Go do what you can. I mean, if you can't donate your money, maybe you can donate some time. Maybe you can donate some games, and maybe you can donate some consoles to the hospitals, Children's Miracle Network Hospital, something. Maybe you can donate something. So just get out there, support.
Babies, yeah.
Stay away from bees, like Mike said. Stay away from bees.
Man, forget the bees, bro.
And hey, we will be back in your ears and in front of your eyeballs again next week. Thanks so much for listening to and or watching Facetious. Peace out to the Warriors.
Shout out to the Warriors, yo.
All right.